shit up! This is serious!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes! I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
You already know what it is. It's clutch time.
And it's the Heartless.
Yes, and this is Serious Business. Not So Serious Podcast, episode 24.
24, we at your door.
Knock,
At
knock.
your door. Like a New Yorker.
Like a New Yorker with that pizza, boy.
Open it up, bruv. Skip over the phone to UK.
No long thing yet.
Brother, you dizzy? All right, thank you everyone for listening to Serious Business and also Serious Podcast.
Oh, are we throwing out on the UK accent for this
Yes,
episode,
we
bro?
are. For a few minutes. Arliss, join in.
No.
Yo, I've been seeing a lot of things happening online, and I'm ready for it. Kevin Hart is the first thing, bro. I want to bring up.
Kevin Hart's all over the city.
Doug, he said on the Joe Rogan podcast, I'm a big fan of Kevin Hart. He said that he's going to flip the script and he's going to be the enemy. So when I seen him post, did you guys see the trailer? I think I sent it to you guys in the chat. The trailer.
No, you sent us the Bel Air, Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh, that's okay. We're going to talk about that too. But yeah, Kevin Hart has his special coming out. I think by the time the episode comes out, Tuesday.
It should be out.
So it's out today.
Okay.
It's right for Tuesday listeners. I want to see, bro. First off,
I don't think he can be the enemy, man. It's too late.
What do you mean?
He's too
It's
funny.
too late, yeah.
Like
he's too funny. He's too likable.
family?
He's too family. He's too.
He's too short.
Too short.
He's too short.
And he ain't a rapper.
That's the double entendre. That was good.
Hmm.
That was good.
Because that's two.
The too short and
Double.
and the rapper.
No, the double.
Yes, two. Well,
True. Get it?
no, because that's also short. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
here we go.
Yeah, not direction. Clutch only talks about the one piece of grammar he knows. So he always want to get at me for it. so I'm excited for it. I want to see if he goes hard or not.
To be honest, I'm not that much of a fan of Kevin Hart stand-up
like his
anymore.
stand-ups have kinda sucked lately.
Yeah.
But I'm rooting for him to come back.
I'll watch it.
Will Smith.
Wait. Kevin Hart's all over Brampton, bro.
Oh yeah, he was in Brampton.
He's about to film in my city just now.
Yeah, isn't it called like the Toronto Man?
Yeah, it's a movie called The Toronto
come on,
Man.
stop it.
Yeah.
Facts.
What?
A Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meme is like, oh, Toronto Man in Brampton. Pfft, that's every day.
Yeah. He's literally shooting a movie called Man from Toronto, I think it's
Yeah,
called.
Man from Toronto. Yeah. Man from Toronto.
Bro,
Why
Toronto's
wouldn't they
getting
just get a
love.
man from Toronto like Drake or
No,
something?
because the accent, the Toronto man accent is not.
but which
Universal?
one? Which Toronto Man accent?
True.
We can go through it. Listen, like the thick Toronto man accent just sounds real stupid. Yeah, bro. Like, even a New Yorker voice sounds fly. You know what I'm saying?
No.
A New Yorker voice?
Well,
No.
we're from Boston.
No.
What are you talking
Boston?
about,
The Toronto accent is the best.
You're crazy.
The Toronto accent, but
Which
not
one?
the
Which one? Which one?
new age Toronto
All right.
accent, like the old, the like the mid generation.
Yes, but it has
Like
where
when
it has
man's are- when man's are
yeah,
saying
bro.
monkey,
Yeah,
when man's
but
are saying
that
monkey.
blends with New York.
Exactly.
When man's are saying mucky,
Mucky
bro, that's
and
arms,
greasy.
man.
that's
That's
arms.
arms.
That's
That's
arms. That's arms house.
The
That's
Toronto-
arms house.
This new age shit. I mean, maybe we're just like,
Yeah.
maybe I'm just an old nigga
but,
and I'm hating.
no. But that old school Toronto sound or the accent has so much of the like a New York underbelly to it. You don't hear that in it?
No, I hear more Caribbean,
Yeah.
patois,
Yeah.
underbelly in it. Like
Yeah.
everyone's like,
What?
exactly. Know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But now
Yeah.
everybody's taking it too long, man. They do the too long.
What's guanin'?
Yeah,
Wagwan. Wagwan is what's guan?
Yeah, we didn't say fam at the end of that.
This started coming out later on.
Well, because
you know?
the Brit, see, but the Brits do it and they don't sound too wild. Wagwan, fam.
Wagwan.
Yeah.
Famalam. Famalam for the upperclassmen.
Yeah, that's actually a YouTube channel. They're so funny. But I just no, New York, man.
No,
New York.
No.
Shout out to my auntie in Queens.
I'll ride with the old school Toronto shit, bro, all day. And then after that, I mean, I don't really like the English accent, but their slang is kind of, I like it.
It's like ours. It's like ours in a
It's
sense.
closest to ours.
It's close to ours.
Oh,
It's
very much
closer
so.
than it is to New York.
100%. Yeah, because
Hundo.
because they're more closer to their African, more Caribbean.
Yeah. A lot of Caribbeans go to England.
They have a lot of Caribbean.
A lot of them go to England.
play in their dialect for sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Who else would you give the accent to? A dope accent.
Dope accent.
Country, but everybody could do country.
I wouldn't give it to them.
It depends which country. Like there's like South country, like from northern Texas, like that tobacco chewing, straw eating. Cattle.
We can all agree the best accent in the entire world is Jamaican. It's Jamaican.
He's like, nah.
That's just like the Trini and me won't let
me say it.
I don't care.
Jamaican is the best.
Jamaican, bro.
Jamaican is probably the most universal accent, I would say. People are going to be like, no, it isn't.
No, it's not.
No, Jamaican is
the most universal what?
Like accent.
What do you mean like accent? Like the most used accent?
No, universal. Like you go anywhere, it just works.
No, if you want to say go anywhere and it stands out.
Well, anywhere you go to any other country with any other accent.
If you go to Russia and you say Vladimir, Wagwan,
Vladdy, Wagwan. You know?
No, like a Russian accent isn't sexy by any sort of the imagination.
I mean,
I want you right now.
No, they don't even talk like that. I've worked with Russians.
I think
they don't even sound like that.
I like black men.
No, I would say that's more like Slavic, like more like I don't know. It's hard to say, but that's definitely not a Russian
Jamaican
accent.
accents be all day.
Imagine a Jamaican Russian accent.
Ooh. How would that work?
Vladimir with a bombo clot, Vlad.
Wagwan bibs.
Vagwan.
What
bibs? You want cookie? Cookie.
What do you deal with?
Pass the blunt.
Yeah. Bro, Will Smith, I'm waiting for that. Will Smith, HBO Max.
Yeah,
Fresh
but it's
Prince.
not gonna. It's just gonna be like a recap thing. I'm so disappointed.
If they're which Aunt Vivian are they bringing back?
Both. You didn't see the treat preview.
If you went to the
I watched it.
at the end,
you didn't watch
he's
it
like, I couldn't have done this without the original Aunt Viv. And then she comes
and they
to
surprised.
I wasn't gonna tell you, I was gonna let you watch it. I was gonna let her watch it.
I didn't see Aunt Viv. I didn't see Aunt Viv. I was like, what the hell is this?
It's like, oh, it's gonna be simple, whatever. Nah, man.
No, the OG Aunt Viv. Yeah, that's the best one.
OG Aunt Viv, bro.
The original.
OG. Like the new one, she was just there.
She was all right.
Look, but everybody can see. Once they switched over, her character didn't develop.
That's
you see
true.
what I'm saying? Like the original Aunt Viv, her character developed. She had her own episodes. Which own episode of the new Aunt Viv can you remember?
That's true.
What is the only Aunt Viv episode that we all remember? The dance.
When Will noticed when Will notice the switch.
That too. That was funny. Yeah, that was funny as hell. No, but
something
I'm saying
different about you today.
Will's holding the baby. He's like looking at the camera. No. But like the dance where she goes to the dance studio
and she kills it.
Madness.
Kills it.
That's her very own episode. And there would have been more, even when they were. Remember when they went back to their old area and they were helping out.
Oh yeah, and Aunt Viv needs to get them out.
Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv, they lived in the old slums before they became rich, and then I think the area burnt down, so a lot of people came back to help out. Again, it was about them and kind of finding their way, and like people thought, oh, you forgot who you are, and blah 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 blah, and all these other things. So like there was a lot more character development, I think, between Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil, and once the separation was gone, it was just really more about Uncle Phil and Will.
Yeah, and obviously. Carlton.
Well, I'm saying everybody else,
had their thing, but it's Uncle Phil and Will. Those are the highlights. Yeah, I mean that Aunt Viv too. The OG Aunt Viv was greasy.
Sorry,
didn't play no shit. Both of them, her character in general didn't take shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah, the first Aunt Viv. There's no competition as to who was better. Everybody knows.
And for our listeners that are listening now, they're like, "What are they talking about?" Old Aunt Viv. Go back and watch. You'll notice. They'll notice.
I think even if you live under a rock, bro. There was a small little TV.
You gotta know.
Everybody gotta know, man.
And if you don't know,
now you know, brother.
Yeah,
bruv.
Yo,
I'm hearing a lot of rumors going out with Apple, and we all strongly hate Apple.
I don't hate Apple.
We don't hate. We've had an iPhone.
We're all when we were in like grade.
No, 12. It was after that.
I honestly don't hate Apple. I just hate how they go about business.
Well, everybody follows suit. We talked about this the other day.
They do. They're trendsetters.
Everybody watch. Soon Google's going to stop.
Samsung's going to be the first.
to stop sending the
Chargers?
The chargers,
For sure.
probably. Who was it that did? Because now I have a Pixel. So who was it that?
Welcome to the fraternity, sir.
Thank you. Who removed the button? Who did it first? Was it Apple or was it Google?
It was Google. Google.
Doesn't Apple still have their button?
No, not anymore.
No, it's gone. But now everybody would think that it was an Apple thing, right?
It was an Android thing. They removed the button.
So they got a lot of rumors coming up now. I ain't gonna blast and say who whatever, but I heard from someone who knows someone who works at Apple, and he said what they got coming is mind blasting. He said he got to leave. That's how crazy it is. He said he got to go get another phone because it's too crazy.
Hey, everybody has things in the works that's kept secret. Apple glasses. That shit. Hey, there's been rumors of it bubbling around.
Yeah, but Google was supposed to do it, and then they
did do it.
Yeah,
they did do it, and they still have it in the
Lens.
Yeah, the Google. It's still an enterprise thing. They still have it as an enterprise thing.
But I mean, Apple glasses. I don't know. You're gonna get the case, and you're not gonna get the lens.
But if someone,
you're just gonna get the frame. It's funny. You just got to buy the lens separately.
You got to go to Hakim Optical to get the an Apple registered store.
Yeah,
an Apple registered optometrist.
Yeah,
right?
But like
still no charger because you have to charge your glasses
with that. It's funny because like earlier this year, a lot of companies started buying like startup tech companies that make glasses for augmented reality type things. So a lot of big companies were buying that because they're hearing about the rumors.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get in on it too.
Well, I think I was telling you guys a while ago is that
actually
one
Google
company in California, they have that those the contacts, it's augmented reality contact, and right now it's just on a stick, and it's just like you put it to your eye and you can kind of just see everything go, and you can choose what ads you'd want to see. Bullshit.
Man, Dragon Ball Z Ben had that shit with those scanners.
yeah.
Yo, what do you mean?
The energy forces.
Yeah, they Ben have that. It's basically gonna be like with the Apple glasses. All right, what's on sale?
There's so much tech, bro, and all the kids are gonna want it. But then that brings the question: would you?
But before you go there, I need to clarify because people always call me an Apple hater. Actually, I need to say I'm not.
They call you an Apple hater
all the time.
Don't you eat an apple first thing in the morning?
No, it's usually afternoon, late afternoon. I couldn't eat an apple first thing in the morning.
And even then, you can't hate Apple because I don't believe apple was the actual forbidden fruit.
You don't?
No.
What was?
Durian. It's a very popular fruit in the Philippines, and I hate it with every last bone in my body, man. I wish that I listen. The Garden of Eden, God said, "Listen, devil, I'm gonna let you make one tree."
Well, that was the whole reason I hated Apple. Now I can't even hate Apple anymore.
No. It's durian.
But I'm not an Apple hater. I'm just not. Everybody thinks Apple's this like angelic, great company. They don't give a fuck about people. They don't give a fuck about anybody.
No, and they're the one company that doesn't care about listening to their base.
No, they don't. But I just don't like people thinking they're an angel when they're not.
But you just don't like the fact that they don't listen to their consumers.
I hate that too.
I think that's the biggest thing with you is where like,
yeah, that really irks me.
Yeah.
Like before Apple used to go, I remember every time an Apple issue happens, Apple always blames the customer. If you guys remember when one of their phones came out, they said they put the antennas in the wrong spot of the phone. It wasn't working properly. They were having a lot of reception issues, and they came out with a statement and said, "You're holding it wrong." So they do shit like that all the time. And they have some of the best products out there.
Yeah, of course.
But I just hate how they go about shit.
I'm disappointed in Marquise, bro. I wish he was more stricter on them, man. He's just,
bro. He's really starting to. He's going for the views now.
Yeah,
he's going for the views.
I wish he was a little bit more neutral and not as biased because like
that's past. Now it's time to get that bag.
Even on the Pixel, man. On the Pixel, I'm just like, no. There's so many. When I got the Pixel, I'm just like, this is what I signed up for, but I'm still learning. I still got to find videos. I got to go back to like Pixel 1 because there's stuff that in it that I just don't know, like certain gestures and things like that.
Here's the thing about the Pixel. It just gets out your way. I don't mind that. It gets out my way. I don't even need to look at it. I have my screen turned. When I get messages, I don't have it flash or anything. I just let it stay dark. Because I like just having it out of my way. I use the phone when,
when you need.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was asking before, even like with youths, bro, we all heard about with the thing with Elon Musk and how he wants to put the chips and and all these other things.
Which he did put chips in people's brain. Well, pigs.
So would you put it in your youth's brain to enhance them? as a human? If they
Are we
said
talking about enhanced chips or we're talking about the actual chips? We're gonna get that first,
the brain enhancement,
which is not real yet.
right? But would you?
To enhance my kids?
Would you wear it and then would you like the so there's the brain enhancement, there's the glasses, there's the contacts. Would you put all that shit in your body?
Hell no.
Contacts? I'd put the contacts in.
Yeah, augmented reality contacts.
Yeah, I'd put the contacts.
What if they were
in.
permanent?
Permanent?
It was like an eye adhesive that once it's in, it's in.
Then what? It depends on what the consequences are. Do I lose my eyes after? What if I need an upgrade? What the fuck? I like to get the newest shit. Give me the new contacts, nigga.
You got to sleep and go to the dream store and then download the update. Yep.
Bro, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put it in my kids, but I would put it in
I don't even let
myself
my kid
before
watch
kids.
TV too much.
Mm.
Like just Moana and that's it. If you want to watch like a television show, 30 minutes has to be educational.
Okay, hold on now. Pause. So, what about the people who they spend a lot of time in sick kids? So, hypothetical.
Yeah.
My girlfriend hates when we do hypotheticals, but I'm gonna do hypotheticals.
Hey, I love it.
So, I want to do these kind of hypotheticals today. So, your kids, God forbid, were in St. Margaret, and the sick kids
Yep.
having seizures and all kind of craziness.
Yep.
And these chips were able to counteract that and send a shockwave, but they got to go do surgery and put all this stuff in their head. Or would you just like to go with I would say modern medicine because at that time it would be modern, but would you want to go with more of an old school alternative?
I don't know.
Because I think that's going to be their first market is like, because that's what he was saying when he was with Joe Rogan. He was like how, this hardware that will go.
Did you guys watch the video of him
talking to Joe Rogan?
No, the whole presentation of that whole chip in the brain thing. I watched the whole thing. It was like 2 hours.
I'm gonna go back into what you were into details, but from what he was saying to Rogan is that it could do a lot of things, and one of them was like if you had seizures, you could just it would counteract and send that shockwave for communication of maybe eventually with different upgrades and stuff like that. We wouldn't even have to communicate through words. It would be like a type of, I don't even know, telepathic type shit.
Messenger.
Right? Or e-messenger, you trying to switch it up. Right? Musk messenger.
Musk mess.
Yeah.
MSN.
I mean, I've heard things where they're saying they would put chips in your brain. Your brain could connect to the internet eventually. Obviously, this is far down the line because we're not even that far in technology where you can.
That's kind of crazy.
So basically, we're Android.
Basically.
Well, no, pretty much we're going to be permanent Ready Player Ones.
Maybe. But then like a lot of issues around that, a lot of people like, a lot of the laws are getting a lot more strict when it comes to privacy and stuff like that. Like a lot of people.
Yeah, but a lot of shit's getting like tucked under the rug and it's
yes, but no. Like Facebook gets fined all the time.
True.
They get fined. Like Google got fined like 2 years ago in the EU for like $3 billion. You think they want to spend $3 billion every couple of years?
Yeah, but even Elon apparently just got fined for some unlawful dealings. I can't remember what he was.
Oh yeah, for something to do with the stock market.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, like they get fined all the time. So I mean, laws are gonna evolve with our lives as we get.
Yeah, but if you look at it right now, just the security of the cloud, privacy is going out the window.
I mean, it depends on what you.
Do you really believe in do you believe in VPNs?
VPNs work.
Explain a VPN really quickly.
It basically changes your IP address to you being in another country rather than you being exactly where you are. They 100% work.
Okay.
Virtual private network.
Right. For those who aren't techie at all.
They absolutely work.
And all our hackers went, I know what that is.
Yeah, for sure. But like, no, I don't use VPN. I don't use VPNs. I don't use antivirus. I don't use any of that.
Well, yeah, antivirus, bro. What was the red box? Back in the day, you used to have to buy it yearly. The red box for anybody who's Windows.
The yellow one, Norton. You can still do Norton. You can still buy Norton. That's such a scam. You don't need that in 2020, man. Yeah. For basic stuff, unless you're like going on like some freaking dark web or you're opening random emails. Like everybody knows now. We got to the point in life where we see an email and we're like, oh shit, that's a scam. I ain't open that shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
True,
We're technologically, well, if you based on the internet, we're like educated in that. Like we know those things on site as like our parents wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
So they're the ones who probably would need that, but us, we don't need that.
So would you allow your kids though if you were in that type of situation?
It's hard to say.
Right.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It depends on where we are.
Bro, but I know, but like I truly believe that's going to be like the first set of betas if you want, you know what I mean, if you want to put it
I would be the first set. I would consider myself more than my kids being a first beta, whatever. I don't care. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't even take the flu shot. So like, because I don't even, I'm like,
yeah, but I don't think, well, okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's you get sick.
There you go.
Yeah.
You get sick right away.
Shot, yeah.
Yeah, because it drops your immune system.
But then when you catch that flu though, Jesus.
Yeah, because your immune system is so dropped, your body can't do nothing. You just got to take it.
Hold on, what kind of common colds do you guys get?
Bro, have you ever
you can't function?
What do you mean?
When you get the flu?
You can't function?
When you get the flu? No, I'm in bed, bro. I'm not talking about a cold.
NyQuil.
I'm not talking about a cold.
No.
I'm not talking about a cold. I'm talking about the influenza, the one that kills people.
Well, probably all of us have had it at some point.
You know when your joints are aching and you're getting the shivers and you're cold?
Yup.
That's the flu.
Mm-hmm. Nah, man, immune system's strong.
Nah, bro, that's the flu. That's the flu.
My immune system's strong.
You probably don't get the flu. I haven't had the flu in probably 6 years.
I haven't the flu in touch steel. I haven't fucking had the flu in a minute.
But that's why the whole COVID, we're going way off. The whole COVID thing.
Yeah,
people go, oh, the COVID is just a bad flu. Have you had the flu?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's just you think I want to go? I don't even want the flu. What makes you think I want COVID? What makes you think I want COVID? I don't even want the flu for fucks. I don't even want to catch a cold. So what are you talking about? But whatever.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know. What if they say the cure for COVID is you guys have to get this chip implanted into you, into your kids because
it'll send a type of neurotic
antivirus?
blah 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 throughout the blood.
Antivirus.
Antivirus. No, hold on. No. So what it would do is
Norton yearly subscription.
If you don't pay, your kid shuts down.
Come back, bro.
Ours is like, I ain't paying this.
So Norton's gonna make a comeback. And then when you see it all pop up in your brain, it's going to be like, sponsored by Blockbuster. Do you want to block and bust tonight?
Trust me.
And then they're going to say, brought to you by Serious Business.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
I would. I for my youths, if I was in that situation, I probably would, without even thinking, bro.
You would?
Listen, if you're in distress and your kid is this and that, going through pains, like you hear about the stories all the time when these kids, what they're going through, and these parents and the amount of money it takes to sustain that,
It's called
the medical
CBD.
treatment.
okay, here's a good one.
No, I'm not talking about like strictly cancer patient kids, but like a kid. Okay, kids who have like seizures, bro.
CBD.
CBD.
I don't know. I can't
But here's the thing.
talk about that.
Our parents will be like, no, we're not using ganja for nothing. But I'd be like, well, we know, like, it's just weed, realistically.
Yeah, our parents just don't understand.
So are we becoming like our parents?
Of course. This is how
I
it goes.
refuse to be like that.
Yeah, but you brought it up because you know it's true, and you're
Oh yeah, but
you come to terms.
I refuse to be like that. Okay, here's another.
Even now, when people, like, not us specifically, but even when people are like, "Oh, WAP is horrible," nigga, what?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Okay, kids in tech. How often do you let your daughter go on her tech, and how often would you let your kids go on?
My daughter doesn't even have tech. The tech that she has is VTech, the educational shit. She doesn't have a tablet.
Mm-hmm,
I gave her my old one to her mom, but that's only for when I video call her.
Mm-hmm.
TV time.
How you know?
Huh?
How you know?
How do I know what?
That's only for when you video call her.
Because there's no Wi-Fi over there, and I wiped it clean. Like there's
okay.
nothing
Obviously,
on there.
you think that's the right thing. Obviously, that's your kid, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah, because like me growing up, I wasn't really on the tech too much.
There we go.
Exactly.
Okay, I need to hold that.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
There's gonna be a level of play because I don't want them. I don't want my kids to be tech stupid. You can't be behind. But there has to be a level of balance. But no, they definitely cannot be tech stupid. They're gonna have a tablet. They're gonna know how to use it, bro. They're gonna be in a class and they're gonna like, okay, guys, swipe over, and then be like, bro, how do you swipe now? How do you swipe? You know what I mean? No, I can't have my kid being tech. And their dad is a techie guy, cameras and shit like that. No, they gotta know. But they have to. There's gonna be boundaries, of course, set.
Of course,
that
it has to be.
Shit, I don't know, nigga. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Well, that's one of my things. Me and my cousin argue all the time over this.
Yeah.
All the time. He's like clutch. He's like, no tech, no nothing.
Yeah.
But he's like worse than that. He's like, no tech at all.
But she knows how to use it though.
There's no VTech, right? He doesn't do any of that. So I say, well, she should, like we were talking about like social media, he's like never having social media and everything. And I said,
Can't control that.
Social media is a couple years ago, I remember like a tech guy was talking about social media is that generation's internet. It's that big. Okay, so social media has changed our lives the way internet has changed our lives.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Yep.
And I go to that and I think like, okay, I was fortunate because I had internet from young, right? So I was fortunate in that way. If my parents was growing me up in the way that they lived, then I would be behind.
You'd be Amish.
We have to grow our kids up in the world for them, not for us. Not even for us now. We have to grow up our kids for us in the future.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be when our parents first heard the internet, they were like, what the hell is internet? Even when we got internet, we were like, what the hell? Like,
the stock
we
guys,
did not know it was gonna be Netflix, YouTube type of thing. We had no idea.
I think there was a story back in the day. They were saying that and they said that the internet wasn't gonna last. There was gonna be like a fad. Can you imagine that? But niggas is really getting up in front of conferences and be like, this internet thing is not going to last. Don't waste your time.
Yeah. And now
look at me now.
Look at how much people have made money. Billions on the internet.
We could probably say trillions.
On the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just, it's hard because I'm the same way. It has to be balanced because so my kids, they have a tablet and stuff, but they only get it on the weekends.
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
So it depends on how they behave.
So when did you start that?
Well, it's been since Kai started school. That's what we were always doing. He has it on the weekends only, and then during the week he's not. He's doing other stuff. Nice. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So that's what we usually do. And we notice like he behaves worse when he has too much of a tablet. Right? So that's the thing. That's the balancing part. Like, how do you balance it to teaching them about what's going to be their future and not them misbehaving or taking it for granted and just being a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
It's a hard line to walk, to like say grow your kids up with tech or even without tech. But the truth of the matter is they're never going to be without it. And what we have now, we have no idea what they're going to have in 10 years from now.
Exactly.
No idea.
And even on to go off of that, I don't want to be the parent, 20 years from now that have to rely on my child because I don't even know how to.
Oh, that's one of my biggest fears.
Yeah, I can't even lie. Nah, I don't want to be like that, bro. Yo, man, I was.
No, but my daughter's smart. Like, she knows when there's a video call, she knows like how to swipe and like how to press certain buttons. Yeah, she's picked up on it.
All youths are like that, bro. It's crazy how many people I've talked to and the way kids just get like the cell phone. Like,
it's crazy.
Youths who barely can talk. Every parent, you're another one that goes under the list where it's like they give the kid the phone a couple times and it just hits.
They just know.
They just hit.
It's like second nature. It's
they just boom,
yeah.
make it slide, right? You see like little 3-year-olds holding. I see like little 4-year-old holding the tablet and like hitting record. I was doing taking photos at a recital one time and like the kid's just like holding.
You know what I mean?
Tablet up.
And
like,
that's
what?
crazy. And that's the thing. We have to make sure we teach our kids the nuances of technology and the internet.
Yeah.
They got to know that like we just talked about before. We know when an email comes in what's fake and what's real. But did anybody teach us that? No. We picked it up by learning it on the way. When you're scrolling on Instagram, you guys know the difference between an ad. Mm-hmm. You know you're not going to click that shit. Get that shit out my face.
But I think also there's like a level of learning to where sometimes you're the guinea pig where at first the whole this is the Canada Revenue Agency. You owe this money. Like if you heard that, if you've never heard that before, old. They find the best target, the old ass people, old ass. You know what I mean? Elders, and they hit them with that shit, and then they give them all their money. So it's like, what's gonna be the next scam? Because right now, spam, bro, we don't even see spam. Where does it go? This
Yeah, that's remember back in the day, our whole email would be filled with spam.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you're right.
Yeah, even phone calls like
Even phone calls.
Even promotions, it goes in your promotion folder in Google. You know what I'm saying? So like it's allocated, it's filtered, and like organized for you, right? So now what's gonna be the new a new scam that I seen? I don't know, bro.
Spam phone calls, pixels. I don't even see. Well,
I
see that in the list after marked red. Like this is spam.
This is a spam call.
No, in the Pixel 5, it was showing me that it does screen calling.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys, right?
Yeah, we had that too.
Cool. I thought that's pretty cool.
It's like it's like number. That's old news. Right, number you don't recognize. Well, screen call like it's.
That's old news.
I don't know.
And it answers, shows you the transcript and shit. You're just like yeah.
That's old.
That's old. That's about 2 years.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Serious Business podcast, the Not So Serious podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you. Make sure that you follow us on all our social media platforms before we jump into this game. Our Twitter, which is @SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is @SeriousBusinessPodcast. And you know how to spell business, BIZNESS.
Yes.
Our YouTube, Serious Biz. We jumping. We got some really great things coming. We thank everybody for rocking with us so far.
Stay rocking.
And we have big dreams, we have big aspirations, and we have big plans, and we're going to execute. Stay tuned. Here we go. Into our game. Haven't done it in a while. Pick 3, Arliss.
We did it 2 weeks ago.
It feels like a while for me. It feels like a while. Pick 3. We're thinking of changing it up a little bit this time. So what I'm saying is, we got this pick 3. It's a little bit different. During these COVID times, this is what we had to get happen. Arliss, I'm going to let you take it.
Okay, so pick 3 of your best, pick 3 events that you have to use your COVID excuse on. So if these are the events you don't want to go to, you only got 3 times to use this COVID excuse.
Before they start to put it together.
They know you lying. Why you lying? Right? Yeah. So you got 3. So which one are you going to pick? We have 3 and Mr. KT will tell us.
Okay, so these 3 where you can only use 3 excuses to get out because of COVID. First one is Christmas work parties.
Yep.
Second is gender reveals. We got baby showers, weddings. We got child birthday parties. We have baptisms/christenings.
Yep.
We got church. We got in-laws, visiting in-laws, and we got going on a date.
Okay.
It could be a blind date. It could be a date with your boo.
Well, the last one is already X'd out for both y'all niggas.
Why?
Could be date with the boo, date with the wifey.
You say, baby, I don't want to go out because I
got COVID. Yeah. So me and KT have 8 choices.
Shit.
Okay.
Baby,
so who's going first?
You go first, Arliss.
Shit. Honestly, if there's a gender reveal, I ain't going to that. So I'm using my COVID excuse on it. If I'm invited to a gender reveal, no, not going. Fuck that. I'm out.
What if there's alcohol?
I'm there.
Clutch.
I want to say baby shower.
Baby shower? You don't want to go to no baby shower?
No, because there's too many kids. You know, I'm trying to get sick from those little rugrats. Right? I ain't trying to catch those
COVID.
Mine would have to be weddings, bro. Weddings they are not an honor to go to. We are so honored that all of you have chosen to come here because why? What did Jamaicans say? You can't go with your 2 long arms stretch out.
No, you have to come with
something. So now I go and I'm obligated to give. You know how much money my brother gives him and his girl when they go to weddings? 200.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that split between the pot or is that?
I think generally they'll give like 2-3 bills.
Each? How much would you?
No, like all together.
No, so split. So between them.
150, yeah.
Yeah, 150 per person.
But something, like,
you at least have to pay for your plate.
That's what I'm saying. It's not an honor anymore. It's like we're so honored. Nah, nigga, I'm paying for this. Shit, I'm gonna kick on my feet. Like,
how much do you give?
Well, I know what I'm gonna give for a wedding.
Condoms.
Well, no, it's from what I've noticed. So I've just been doing a lot.
Yeah, but how much are you? This guy doesn't want to say the number. He doesn't want to say the number.
Well, yo, here's the thing. So Mike named me the best man for his wedding.
Hey.
And he told me, he's like, KT, first off, you want to know how much this nigga's spending?
But hold on. First off, that nigga's Italian. So
yeah, they different.
They different.
They
Well, hold on one
They
second.
different.
How much are you going to give to weddings?
So hold on. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you. So this goes to show it's an honor because he wants to be the best man. But he said, KT, make sure you start saving up, bro. You're the best man. I want at least 4 bills.
Okay, you're invited to
Mike has
mine.
been watching.
You're invited.
I was gonna say Mike has been watching too much. You know his Instagram? 1 week after watching Denzel, Mike's just there like, KT, it's your boy. Let's go. It's like,
Gosh, you ain't gonna give wedding on my birthday. You ain't gonna give money on. You ain't gonna give no money on my wedding. You
Yeah.
gonna do this to me?
I made y'all
Disloyal motherfucker.
Oh man.
Mike Teleskin
I'm
wedding
inviting
day.
you to all of my baby showers. Shit. You know, again, baby showers, you have to come with money, bro. It's not an honor anymore when you go to weddings.
It's an honor for you
It's
to.
not an honor.
Yeah. It's an honor for me to have you guys give me money.
Bro,
But then again, weddings are expensive.
I had a man step to me and he's like, yo, KT, I'm gonna invite you to my wedding. I said, you don't need to. I said, we don't talk.
Yep.
It's not I feel bad, but I'm being real. Like, we don't, like, I see you when I see you with this person, you know what I'm saying? So it's not
Yeah.
a big deal. Like, if you're inviting me, like, thank you, but it's like, don't feel obligated because we're like acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, like, just because he said in conversation, like, oh, our wedding, and then I was there and I'm like, don't feel awkward.
Yeah,
Like, you don't have to just be like, oh, and you're coming too. No, nigga, I'm not.
I'm not coming. I got COVID.
This is what's your second
I
choice?
got COVID that day.
Yeah, like every Caribbean. Hey, listen, boss, man. Carnival's coming up. I'm feeling I gonna be sick that day.
Yeah.
Reminds me of I Bought One episode.
Yeah.
And now I go coming to work.
But keep that 4 bills in mind. No, keep that 4 bills in mind. I would use my next thing on a probably.
My headphones cost
I know
4
what
bills.
it is. I know one of them has to be for Arliss.
I don't think it's gonna be what you think though.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Guaranteed.
Drum roll, please.
Baby showers, number 2.
Okay.
Baby showers. No way, no how I'm going to no baby showers. Baby showers are boring. My baby showers are lit. Okay.
Yeah.
My baby showers are lit.
I was there.
But everybody else's baby
lit.
showers are boring.
Say word.
Okay.
It was lit.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't do baby showers for the gal them. I don't do baby showers for the kid them.
Yeah.
I do baby showers for the man them. I look after the niggas. Okay.
Yeah. All right,
Gotta
cool.
make sure.
Cool. Clutch.
I would say a gender reveal. Don't invite me to that
Why would you want to go to that?
because I got COVID.
That's the point. Yeah, it's like I feel the symptoms, baby.
Because I'm gonna see the pictures when you post the baby.
Yeah, and we're gonna see the fires if you do it in LA. You know how many freaking fires they set off in gender reveals in LA?
True. They get too wild over there.
Crazy.
Like, gender reveal is my second as well.
Your second?
Yeah, I don't see the purpose.
Have you
of
ever
them.
been to one?
No, it just doesn't. No,
Neither have I. So
I don't think I'll ever.
Clutch?
For what?
I don't think
Well,
I've
see,
ever done a gender reveal.
But see, you're older than me, so I'm still the generation where the people that I knew are now starting to have kids.
Mhm. So you might get to. But my generation, people weren't doing gender
Right, that shit was
reveals,
exactly. So they already had their kids. Yeah, true.
It was we're cutting this cake and it's gonna be rum cake.
Yeah,
Okay,
realistically.
what's your third and last one?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh.
I know what it is. I know what it is, bro. Just say it. Come on.
Honestly,
You know what it is.
it's kind of hard. I'm
Bro,
gonna
just be
go
honest.
with.
Just be honest.
I'm
Even
gonna
if it
go-
wasn't COVID, this is your excuse.
No, I'm gonna go with church.
I know. What you mean?
I'm gonna go with church. I'm gonna go with
I
church.
know. You know what
I'm gonna go with
invited them?
church. I'm gonna go with church.
All right, yes.
I'm over it at this point.
Yeah.
Church.
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 Mine's gonna be church. No,
It's gonna be church. It's church. It's
I just
church.
came from church. That's not true. No.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot. No, because kid birthdays, like you just leave the kid there and you just go kind of chill with your veterans.
Yeah, that's why I allowed it too.
Oh my God, the worst. Boring, especially the Catholic ones. You already know christenings. My God.
Yeah.
How long you got to stand up?
That's
Bro, and even
true.
just Catholic church on a whole, stand
That's
up, sit
true.
down, sit down, bro. I'm gonna go home do some squats.
Yeah, for
Not even
real.
we're playing musical pews.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta stand up when the music plays. When the music stops, we sit down.
Sit down.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Remember Mr. Bean? When he's
Yeah,
trying to
when
put
he's
the mint
falling
in, he's trying to put
Yeah.
the mint in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh man, DeVille having to do rosary and all of that show.
Thank God I never went to a Catholic.
Huh?
Thank God I never went to a
Well,
Catholic.
so the only time it worked out in my favor is when I had an assignment I had to do. Oh, we do rosary today? Hey, when you do your prayer, just do it extra slow. All right?
Extra
Trying to
slow.
make it through this class.
Mm-hmm.
So
One
I-
row just takes full class. All right, class. This is it.
Yeah.
Time to
Mother
go.
of Mary. Keep going, Miss. Can I get into my spiritual?
Miss.
I'm getting into
Jesus
this.
is talking
This is my
to me.
presentation.
Jesus is talking
Listen,
to me.
I'm gonna get to the presentation, but it's just something about her.
The way she's wearing that.
So Arliss is say your three again.
Baby
So go back.
showers.
Yeah, baby shower.
Gender reveals.
Uh-huh.
Well, mine was gender reveals, baby showers, and chach.
Mine was baptisms, gender reveals, and oh shit.
Chach.
No. Gender reveals, baptism,
Christenings.
and
Christening. Oh,
yeah,
Or,
christenings,
baptisms.
Open it back up. Christenings, and I know, right? What was yours, Clutch?
It's overtime. Huh?
What was yours?
What was what?
Your three.
3 what?
Well, your three of pick
Pick 3, I know. Gender reveal,
Mm-hmm.
baby shower,
Yeah.
and church.
Yeah, mine was weddings. Yeah, that was the one.
Weddings. Yes, because you don't need to be invited.
Gosh. No, just let me film it or something.
Yeah. Facts.
Straight up, man. All right. Let's get into some heat right here.
Heat.
Some tea. What kind of tea? Tetley?
I seen this the other day. I seen a post and it made me think, and I was like,
I think I seen the same post
yeah,
too.
yeah, I think
I seen
what
the
post
same
is
post.
this?
it was streaming around, and this girl was talking about how and why isn't being faithful the standard, and how come
Windy.
how come cheating is normalized in culture today?
Because people don't know what the fuck they want. They're too scared to say, this is what I want. This is how it is. Just be honest with the
And
person.
that's how you cheat.
Not so much, it's not so much how you cheat, but
But it's-
people more or less, they're like,
Reason to cheat.
yeah, it's like a reason.
Okay.
Because it's like, if you're not getting it from your partner or whatever the case may be, then
Right,
you're going to go
get
look
it
for
from
it somewhere
somebody
else.
else,
It's like
yeah.
if Best Buy has a good deal, but Costco has that shit for the low. You gonna go to Best
Costco
Buy?
got the bulk.
Costco got it in bulk. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that being faithful isn't the standard. I would say being faithful is the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in today's day and age, just to
Today, yesterday.
Yeah, when you hear
tomorrow.
about true.
I think it's
Well,
the standard. I just don't think anybody's wanting to live up to that standard nowadays.
yeah.
Because they don't know what they want.
They do, but I feel like sometimes people are incapable of committing. Like commitment is such a big thing, right? When you propose, when you marry somebody, when
When you
all
get a
these
job.
when you do all these massive steps, you try to stay together and go forward and progress in your career. It gets tough, and people stray away sometimes. People grow apart sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3-year
then they
relationships,
cheat.
like longest relationship you guys ever been in before you cut it off.
3 years.
3 years.
Before you cut it off?
Yeah, it's the longest relationship you've had.
I'm still in it.
Sorry, you still in it before that?
3 years?
It was 3 years. Yeah, same thing for me. 3 years, right?
3 years.
Sometimes you just grow apart, and you grow apart sometimes from the person, or
Yeah,
sometimes
for sure.
you just hate each other's guts or whatever. You know what I mean?
Or you're just doing too much for that person and they're ungrateful. And then they decide they want an open relationship.
Ungrateful.
Ungrateful bombo clock.
I am blood. Say it.
By a blood clot
Yeah, I just don't think people are willing to live. I think. Okay, here. Is cheating a automatic deal breaker?
Yes.
If your partner cheats on you, you're done.
You're done.
Yes.
Right now, you don't say nothing. You're done. You're gone.
Yeah. But yeah. Unfair game. Don't like Jamaicans say. Unfair game. Play it twice. Like
Yeah.
You give me bun, me I give you bun. No,
Yeah.
it's no.
I don't think that people are really scared of being broken up nowadays. I don't think it's the same. I think if people know that they'll get a second
So that's a different
chance.
question. You asking me about me?
No,
You're asking me
I know.
about-
I was asking you to get a little lay of the land.
Right.
But I think in general that people feel like they're going to get a second chance. That's what I think.
Yes, very true. Very
Okay,
true.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
so I
very
guess
true.
you're taking advantage of the person's niceness or their kindness.
Exactly.
And you're like, oh, okay, they forgave
Kindness
me.
for-
I can kind of kindness for weakness.
For
Yeah.
weakness, yeah, you got it.
Yep. So that's why I think, it's normal to be it's normalized to be faithful, but that bar is just easily grabbed and let go.
That's what I'm saying. It's not normalized, because if it was normalized, then it would be the stand-all, end-all for a relationship.
I believe it's normalized because if you tell anybody that he cheated on me or she cheated on me, they'll be like, leave him.
Yeah.
That would be the first thing they say.
But I love him.
Exactly.
Or her.
Or
Yeah.
it.
And again, every situation is different, dude. I'd like. I think what?
I'll spill some tea.
Oh,
You'll spill some tea. Hold on, let me get my
He's
mug, my
spilling
serious
the tea.
business mug that no one has claimed from Clutch yet, by the way.
Oh man, I gotta get some more juice. Go ahead, Clutch.
So the last relationship I was in, it was okay, and then that shit empty.
Yeah.
That shit mad empty.
Go ahead.
We were having some issues, whatever. So my partner decided, let's have an open relationship. So like we laid out the ground rules, whatever. It was more like an emotional aspect. Like they needed more emotional. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like I was trying to save the relationship.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, whatever. Like I'll try it out. Then after a while, whatever. Like they, I guess, had someone, whatever. So I started to see their behavioral changes. So then once I found someone, they were like, oh, if you're trying to find a way to get out of the relationship, let me know. But in my head, I'm like,
oh, that was the plan from the start for them.
in my head, I'm like, but
Wow.
you're the one who brought it up.
Yeah.
So why are you asking me if I want to get out?
I should be asking you that.
Yeah.
More or less, right? So then after, like you said, we just grew apart after that. Like that was basically like the end of the relationship.
You seen the true side, right? So it's like, all right.
But they said the reason why they brought it up was because I was like a cheater in my past. But my past is being from 16 to like 21. I'm 30 now. So
I only use
How do they
this.
use that as a
yeah, so
reason?
how can you use that to justify your action?
Yo, I only use this word when it's deserved.
Oh, jeez.
Bitch, what are you talking about? What?
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's bitch tendencies, bitch movements. Come on, man.
No,
Like,
for
stop
real.
it.
Yep.
And you already know, like from when you told me about this, I'm like, all right, how long she been cheating? Because that's the only thing in my brain. I'm just like, nah. You don't just bring this up halfway in. How long you guys dating?
Like 2.5 years.
Nah, bro. That's something you bring up in the beginning. Just like what Arlos was saying before is when he dates somebody, when he goes into a relationship, he don't do the, oh, I'll show you more of me later. I'm going to show you all of me right to blood clot.
These are the
now.
Carfax.
Yeah, here's the car.
Show me the Carfax.
Notice that there is no entanglements.
You know, here, paragraph A, subsection B.
See,
Shoot, man. So it's like, no, when you bring something in as massive as that,
Yeah, for real.
like if it's like, yo, I got homies that say, they girl come up to them, listen, try this, what's that? Try cock ring. You know what I mean? Like they want to spice up the relationship and do freaky shit, or whatever it may be, right?
Yep.
Or people who are married, let's go to marriage counseling. Those are things later on because, they want to help. But when you say something so far left, far right, whichever way you want to go,
outfield.
outfield, bro. Outfield. Out the bones.
I believe open relationships work though.
Nah.
For some people.
I've never
I
heard of
absolutely
it.
For some people.
That's how, honestly, I feel the same way I feel about long distance relationships. First off, shout out to my boy. He got married yesterday in Guyana.
Congrats.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, man. He left last week, and then
Is he coming back?
Well, yeah, I think he gonna come back with her belly full. So we'll
What?
see. We'll see.
Okay.
And she ain't eating no food
Because of COVID?
because of COVID. 'Cause of COVID. Yeah. So with all that said, things like that, when you bring something into the relationship, which to me is so destructive, and things like long distance relationships, only one person I've ever known who's successfully done a long distance relationships for several years.
I think long distance relationships fail more than an open relationship. I think the failure rate's higher.
I could never do that, bro.
I
Open
mean,
relationship.
I could never do it, but
dog.
I mean, I could
Somebody else
probably
hold
do
your
it. I
girl
could probably
hand.
do it.
Somebody else kissing your girl.
Well, I seen this
Somebody else.
YouTube video one time. It was a girl. Her and her boyfriend, or I think they were engaged. They had an open relationship, and they were explaining to the audience
Okay.
that it's not really so much about like the sex. It's
sexual,
just more
yeah.
they wanted to like date other people and just get things that you don't get in a relationship when you've been with somebody for so long. Like
Right.
obviously your relationship changes. You're not doing the same shit, right? So she said like that's why they both have open relationships. Like they would just go on dates and shit like that, stuff like that. She said it wasn't really about anything sexual or anything like that. And I can understand that aspect of it. If you wanted to go on like if you were in like an open relationship where you're just like chilling with other people. See, that wouldn't bother me, to be honest.
Yeah, but I don't know how much of that I believe, because it's like you go and you have a great time, and then you go and you have another great time, and you go and have another great time. You might have some drinks or whatever, and then you start that one touch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's just where trust comes in. That's just trust at the end of the
Very
day.
true. Very true.
That's why I'm not stressed about anything, because it's just like it's 100% trust. If they're gonna do something, it's gonna do it no matter
So
what.
if you got cheated on,
Yeah.
how would you react? Was the relationship over?
Well, I would be in jail, so. No,
The hefty
relation-
bag.
I don't know.
The
I don't know if the relationship is over, but my life is over.
No, it's automatic done
Yeah.
for me, and I don't go back
Mm.
ever.
Mm.
That's one of my rules. You guys know that's my rules from
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
I never, ever, ever, ever go back. Once it's done, that's it. And move on, whatever.
That's it.
Nah, I was
Now, if I cheated, I expect a second chance.
so stupid.
I expect a second chance.
Oh man.
Because if you love me,
So-
you give me.
So then how should, like, how can people go forward? I'll post this question to you guys. How could people go forward to make sure they're treating themselves well, especially men in this day and age where it's
You
like,
just got to know your worth, because I'll say something to continue to kind of end off before we pick up. The person
Or
that I
end up
was,
into us picking up.
or that, the
All right.
person that I was like
segue it.
seeing and like talking to, they made me realize that like I'm not actually a bad person the way that person portrayed me to be.
Mm.
Like I basically go above and beyond for other people, whereas I need to go above and beyond for myself and basically treat myself good first before I start doing other things for other people, more or
Yeah,
less. Like
Absolutely.
for me, like the last couple episodes I talked about building a PC, and the PC is finally done. That's honestly the first thing that I've done for myself in maybe like 6 or like 7 years.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Like I've like, that's like the biggest thing that I've done for me. It's saved up my money, bought every single part individual to be like,
I did this.
I did this.
That's mine.
Basically, like, you
For
know,
me. You know, to say what you said, you're not as bad as anybody portrays you to be, and you're not as good as anybody portrays you to be. That's the thing. People get hung up on like what people say about them. Like, I don't give a fuck. Nobody's gonna go around. There's maybe a select few people that I know who will tell it how it is and say, yeah, this guy he's a nice guy. Oh, will he come pick me up if my car's broken down? Who, Brian? Nah, fuck that. He ain't coming. He ain't coming.
Yeah.
But like,
but when Arliss's car gets towed, be sure
he's calling
No,
you.
he's calling you.
But do you want to talk tech? Yeah. You have something with troubleshooting? Yeah. You know who to call.
Yeah.
So, but you're never as good as people who say you to be, never as bad as people say. That's why, you know, you can't take it and listen to what these people say. Secondly, another one of my rules is you have to be happy doing stuff for yourself if you're going to be treating other people just as good. If you're unhappy with yourself and doing things for yourself, like for me, doing things for myself makes me happy. Buying shit for me makes me happy. And if I'm not happy, nobody else is going to have a good life just naturally.
True.
You know what I mean? You're just not going to be emotionally there. And when I started having kids and stuff, I said to myself, there's no way I'm going to do having children and having a family that's going to sacrifice too much for myself, because I actually matter. A lot of people online say, no, I don't matter. All that matters is my kids. No, if your kids matter, you need to make sure that you're healthy too.
I think it's like that analogy not the analogy, the saying whenever you're on a plane and something happens and they drop the mask, what do they say?
Oh, you put it on yourself first. Exactly. So you have to apply that to your whole life. Like I will not shy. Everybody knows I don't shy about spending money on myself. You know what I mean?
Especially your tech.
Especially my tech, because that's what makes me happy.
Yeah.
And I'm happier when I do that. And my kids, they don't really want for anything or need for anything. I tell them no anyways though, but still. but they you know, it's not like I'm taking things away from them. It's like, you know, they have everything they need. So that's what you need and this is what I need.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
You always come clutch in the end.
I do? Yeah.
Yeah, man. You got it. Yeah, that was good. No, we can't even.
Facts though.
What else to say?
You agree?
Thank you for listening to the Serious Business.
Wow.
So I definitely agree. Nah.
No, it is the truth, because then you even like start to notice like your behavioral
for sure.
patterns like just be different when you start doing things for yourself. Like since I built this PC, I've literally been waking up on time to go to work at like this whole week.
It changes.
Damn.
Yeah, like I'm getting to work 4 o'clock, doing my shit, coming back home by like 12:30, 1 o'clock, because like I'm like you said, like I'm happy with myself. You know, like I'm actually enjoying myself. Not giving a fuck what people say, more or less.
From making the PC.
Just from building the PC.
Damn,
man,
son,
like,
when'd you make this?
What's your thing? I know you must do things for yourself.
For myself? You know, I'm just a giver, brother. I just, you know, when I give to the people now, it's
I thought church was your COVID excuse.
Shut up. For myself, I love tech. Maybe I love clothes, but those are just so material.
T-shirts.
I think I love t-shirts, bro.
T-shirts.
Graphic tees.
If you get me my girl, man, you guys seen it. My girl, for our 2-year anniversary, man, she got me a Bernie Mac t-shirt. I love t-shirts, bro. That gets my heart going.
See, and that's the thing.
Me, yeah.
Imagine if you couldn't buy t-shirts for yourself anymore and you were just, you know, looking after a bunch of rugrats.
Are you trying to tell us something?
I'm saying do not have kids if it's going to sacrifice too much from if you as a person are going to choose to sacrifice too much from yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You'll lose yourself. Oh, I just got another one?
Okay. Arliss always wants to end off the show. Now I'm going to say thank you so much for listening. Wow. Hold on. That was good.
Yeah. Was it?
This has been Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're growing. We're doing great things, big things.
Oh, it's coming.
Serious Biz _pod is our Twitter. Our Instagram is @Serious Business Podcast. And of course, business, you know what it is. I got to tell you, really? BIZNESS. Yo, our YouTube, is Serious Biz. And do everything that we talked about, whether it's putting some chips into your kid's brain, using not going to church as because of COVID as an excuse.
Reasons.
Or making sure that you treat yourself before you can treat anybody else.
Treat yourself good, King.
Yes, sir.
Treat yourself good, King. We really hope that you take it seriously. But at the same time, actually this time, we really do hope you take it seriously.
Yeah.
For real.
For sure, though.
That is the episode. Thank you so much for listening, and we out.
Like 3 strikes.
Bang, bang, bang.
This is serious.